Hello viewers, today we are going to see some basic facts about magnetism because of Earth. Earth, the magnetic field about Earth. How it generates magnetic field. Okay. So the basic idea is we are going to deal with the Earth's magnetism and more importantly the dynamo theory or dynamo concept or principle. Okay, so if you see the structure of Earth, assume it to be spherical in shape. You have inner core, outer core. Okay, and in the outer core you can see some fluid which is, because of the fluids, some convection current flows because of the fluid, usually iron, copper, nickel, like that. So it will be basically in a liquid state, or sometimes it can be in gaseous state also. So that's why we say it's a fluid convection process because of the fluids. So what happens really is, these fluids will produce circulating currents. That's the most important point. So when these fluids tries to move and produces a circulating currents, so when this happens, then there is a magnetic field because of these circulating currents. So we can think as if based on the right hand rule. So when the circulating currents moves in this direction, but it does not have a specific path, but it is circulating. So the center of these currents will have a magnetic field. So the magnetic fields up to the surface of the earth will have a uniform field, and afterwards it takes its own shape. It is not highly directed because the fluids will take random shape of motion based on so many factors. One is the heat emitted from the inner core. The inner core is assumed to have enormous heat, and that will have an impact on these fluids, which causes the convection currents. It is not conduction or it is not radiation. It is the molecules that have a variation in properties because of this heat transfer. Okay, so therefore these fluids will create currents, basically circulating electric currents. That's the correct word. So it produces a circulating current. Therefore when the current flows in the fluid, because of the convection process, it has its own magnetic field. We all know that whenever there is a current, it will experience there is a magnetic field around that current. So, but the magnetic field inside the earth core, exactly to say outer core, it does not have a definite path, but a magnetic field is concentrated inside the circulating currents everywhere. Okay, so this passes like and come out like this. So basically you can view as a earth as a like a bar magnet, but actually it is not a bar magnet. Okay, so this magnetic field is created only because of the fluids. Okay, so outer surface of the earth is roughly 10⁻⁵ Tesla. So because of the convection current and because of the fluid, molten state fluid metals like iron, copper, nickel, like that, and because of the temperature variation at the inner core and the outer core, we expect a convection current, and that is circulating. Based on that, we have a magnetic field. So this is the basic idea of dynamo theory or dynamo concept, to explain how magnetic field is created, or earth can be viewed as a source of magnetism. So you can view as a Earth as a magnet having North Pole and South Pole, and we have magnetic lines of force, and it's a closed path. So coming, entering and coming out, and once again it is entering. And main concept is the convection current, and that happens because of the temperature difference between the inner core and the outer core, and the molecules involved in the fluids are responsible for creating the circulating current. So once current is there, magnetic field is there. So that's all about a small introduction on dynamo theory. This is the fundamental basic idea of how Earth acts as a magnetic field. Hope you have understood the topic. Thanks for watching. Nandri.